back at you here on the YouTube network, sitting on my flabby ass right out in front of my house, worrying about what's going to happen next week. I go in for surgery down at UCSF, the spinal center down there. So if you want to send me a freaking Snuggie, send it to the Spine Center, care of Jim Bowers at UCSF. I go in on the 24th, but they're going to cut out the back of my vertebrae between C2 and C6 and relieve all the pressure on my spinal cord and then put titanium plates in again. I've already got one right here. They're going to put more in the back. I am literally going to be the $3,250 man. I'll be in the hospital for 4 days, maybe more, who knows. I want to thank a couple of my very, very dear sponsors. Peter over there at acesdeals.biz and Joe over at Eclipse Rovers. If you're into videography or if you're a filmmaker and you need a camera dolly, go on over to eclipserovers.com. These things are heavy-duty, bomb-proof camera dollies. And we built this 3-axis gimbal, so you'll see a lot of very creative camera angles in my film Conscious. If you'll make a small contribution of just $5, you are going to be entered to win this. I am giving away my very own Phantom 4 Pro in August. It's going to say Demunseed right there across the top of it. All you got to do is contribute $5 or more to the Conscious Project. Go to the link down below to watch the trailer. Here's a couple of ways that we've managed to get the shot in order to make this movie. We just used my scooter as a camera dolly. So I finally got a hold of it, the Mavic. I've flown this thing a few times, but Bobby got his from acesdeals.biz, and I want to tell you, any of you guys can go to a big box store like Apple or Fry's or Best Buy and pick up a Mavic. But what you're not going to get is follow-up support. You want to try to buy your drones from a distributor. Help out the distributors that are out there. If it's not acesdeals.biz, shit, go on over to Carolina Drones. I don't care. But don't buy them from the big corporate stores, because if you have a problem with your firmware, with your motor, with your flight controller, with your radio, anything, they are not going to be able to answer your questions. What they're going to do is they're going to say, well, put it back in the box and we'll send it to China. You can expect it back in about 5 to 8 weeks. So that's all they can do for you, short of giving you a refund and giving you another drone. You don't want to do that over and over again when all you needed to do was update the damn firmware. Well, Peter over at Aces Deals, he knows all of that stuff. He's a fully authorized repair facility. He fixes DJI, Unique, Autel, all of them. So get behind somebody who's going to back up the product and give you follow-up support down the road when you need them. And you'll speak to a live person every time you freaking call. All right, let's open this thing up. Here's how the Mavic arrives in the box. Flip it open. And there you go. When it comes to getting a high-end drone, this is the smallest box I've ever gotten right here. I mean, the entire Mavic, 4K, 40 miles an hour, thereabouts, somewhere in there. But it's got all of the features and capabilities that the Phantom 4 Pro, the Inspire, uses the same app, DJI Go 4. Here's what I like most about the Mavic. Number one, portability. That's how portable it is, right there. A full 4K drone that will fit in your jacket pockets. It's that durable. Don't worry about it. The second thing that I really like about the Mavic, this is number 2 on my list of what I like about the Mavic, tripod mode. When you put this drone in tripod mode, this thing is literally that. It's just like you put a camera on a tripod. Whether you're indoors or outdoors, all you do is, once you're in tripod mode, the sensors that are below the drone, it measures the carpet surface, the wood floor. The front arms fold straight out. The back arms fold straight down. Then you just take your props and flip them straight out. Now DJI, we looked at the box. There's a slot right there where you could have shipped this drone with props on it because the box is molded that way, but you didn't. You just included 2 extra props in it just so you could save 49 cents in plastic. So it is a full 3-axis 4K video camera. Now, if you're shooting YouTube video, I don't highly recommend you shoot in 4K. How many of you, raise your hand, have a 4K television set? I don't either, because your computer is going to have a hell of a time rendering 4K video. After you've removed your lens cover, make sure before you start up the drone that you remove the shroud that's right behind the camera. And we're in the DJI Go 4 app, and I always recommend, especially for you newbies, use the auto takeoff feature. It's safer. It's just gonna arm itself, rise up to 3 feet off the ground, and hover from there. Rotate the props. Drone takes off to about 3 feet off the ground and just sits there and hovers. So then you can do whatever you want to do, maneuver the drone around, get it to where you want to be. Now we're in tripod mode. I can give it just nudges and it goes up or down, see it? Half an inch. If I bank hard left, see what the drone does? It just creeps to the left. Forward, bam! It's that delicate. Let's spin around here, shoot some video. Let's see what downtown Colfax looks like. All right, we're testing the return to go home. That's the first thing I do, and I recommend this to all of you guys. Don't just assume that your return to home is going to work. You need to trust it. So after you've flown it a few times, get it out there 15 or 2,000 feet, press the damn return to home button and let it come back by itself. Remember, you can always switch out of return to home anytime you want and take manual control back from the bird. Now here's an interesting feature. When you go full throttle down to land it, you can keep the throttle full down because when the Mavic senses the ground, it's going to pause for a moment and then it's going to go into landing mode. It's just that safe. So give Peter Ellen a call. Put your DJI Mavic Pro on layaway. He takes payments. Take as long as you want. So depending on how you fly and where you fly, I don't know, which one do you want? The Mavic, more portable, not nearly as fast, and you know, they both have their upside. Like I said, I love the tripod mode on the Mavic and the portability, but I gotta tell you, I haven't changed my mind. The best drone on the market today is the DJI Phantom 4 Pro. You guys have a great evening. Do that! Forget to kiss that flabby ass wife of yours right on the face! Make it a wet one. Remember to send me a damn teddy bear! Whoa!